Hey everyone, and welcome to another MiniVerse Make It Mini food video. This one is the Cafe Series 3. Has like this bowl of like, I don't know, jelly or something on there. I don't know what that is. But anyway, could be cereal, I don't know. We have 3 to open today, so I'm gonna get these open. We'll see what we get. Okay, got them all open, so let's put these aside and we'll start with this one. Okay. Let's see, good morning. So we're gonna have some kind of breakfast thing maybe? Maybe some, I don't know, cereal or who knows what it might be. Get rid of this, we don't need that paper. Save the instructions just in case. And look for our utensils, here they are. Got quite a few little packages in this one. Okay, so we got tweezers. Ah, I see what we got. We got a knife. A kniffy. It's a little bent, but it's okay. It's a knife. Okay. Platter. Capers. Okay. Capers. Some kind of fish, salmon, really thin. Okay. I wonder if this is the. I have a guess, but I'm not gonna say. I think I know what it is. Bet you this is some kind of bread item right here. Let's see if I'm right. Yep, bagels. So this is bagels and lox. Lox is like the fish. You get 2 bagels. That's cool. I love a good bagel. Those look like good bagels too. And then let's see, what is this going to be? Like cream cheese maybe? Yeah, cream cheese. That's usually what you put on bagels. Cream cheese goes on bagels. That's just like your standard topping for a bagel is cream cheese. They do taste awfully good. So let's see, let's get that over there. Okay, let's see what we're making here. Oh, very first one. So we've got our, bagel with lox. There's what it looks like. And I'm guessing it's going to be pretty straightforward. Yes, spread your cream cheese on your bagels. Put your fish and sprinkle your capers on there and put it in the sun for 5 to 10 minutes or put it under a UV light for 5 to 10 minutes and you got it. So pretty straightforward. Let's see what the bagels, I'll tell you what, I'm gonna open the stuff first. This has like a little clear plastic top. Which I did not open. There we go. Like I said, it's very thin. How many pieces do you get? You get 4. You have 4 slices of fish. Your capers are just little green capers. Bagels are in a bag. It's just hard to get all those into reality. Okay, is this open or do I need to? No, it's sealed at the top. Just cut them open. Get out of there, bagel. There we go. It's not really a sweet. A bagel's not really sweet. They're more savory than sweet. Okay, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to, that may or may not work. I'm going to try to put this on a piece of, this is just parchment paper. And it's a little easier if you can get it on something like this, so you can pick it up and it won't stick to your to anything while it's going. So, of course, parchment paper, they always want to stay rolled up because it comes in a big roll, and I never have any good luck on unrolling it. Okay, there we go. So I do have my cream cheese. I'm guessing it's going to have a, nope. I thought it was going to have a thing on the top, but it did not. A little aluminum that's stuck over there. So you get your knife and start spreading. You want to get a decent amount, but you don't want to put too much because then it just looks weird. It's really gobbed up and globs and balls and huge hunks laying everywhere. Okay, so there's that one. Because it turns kind of translucent. It's kind of see-through. It's not really a solid white like a real cream cheese would be. So you kind of put it on thick. Okay. I think they may have given me extra cream cheese because that's a lot. No way I'll use all that. I think I probably put that on a dozen bagels. Okay. And lastly, like I said, you really don't want any big blobs in there. Let me see the picture again because, okay, it's just laying on top, on the kind of on the side a little bit. Okay, let my fingers off, make sure they're not sticky. Okay. Now this is going to be weird. Okay, I can get the capers on the little parts, or the parts that don't have fish on them. Gonna fall all over the place. That's good. I don't know. I've never had bagels and lox, so I don't know exactly how they work, but I'm guessing you wouldn't put too many of these on there. Kind of want to stick some up here. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to, yeah, I'll get this ready. Okay, so for that one's going, let's do this one. Don't fall over. Got a little stack. There we go. So this one's Rise and Shine Tea Company. Okay. Should be the same directions, but I'll just to be sure. Okay. Utensils first, as always. Might not be anything in here. Let's see. Oh, there's a straw. And then you get your tweezers and the thing that goes in the ball. Just lay those over there. This is going to be some kind of drink. Whipped cream. Okay. Got ice. The mug. And then what do we have? Sunrise Tea Company. It doesn't say what it... Oh, matcha. You know, I'm thinking I made a matcha tea already. I may have. You know, when I'm in the store, I was trying to pick out things that that I had not made, like duplicate. And, you know, you get so many of these, you may duplicate them. Yeah, there's the matcha tea right there. Matcha latte, sorry, because it's got a whipped cream on top. And it's really straightforward. You just put your ice and your resin in there. I actually put the resin in first and then put the ice down inside over there. And then you put your whipped cream and your straw in there. And this one, if I'm not mistaken, let's see. Let's test this theory out. Let's cut this. I think this one has a hole. Yeah, through the top of it, so you stick your straw down through it. And you probably want to do that first. And you have to push it down to where it's actually on the stuff. So, okay, let's just get it going. I actually may, since this is a drink, and drinks, these resins are notoriously slow to pour out. I may actually hold this one upside down in my hand to warm it up. And then by the time this warms up and gets ready, then the other one will be out of the light. So I'll be right back. Okay, I've been holding this for about, I don't know, 2 minutes, and I decided to let my the bagels kind of be under the light for another 3 minutes. So I thought I would just go ahead and do this and see if it's good enough. Come over there. There we go. So you want to get this one way down inside that glass. So I usually put it like, I don't know what the best way for you to see it is. I usually put it in the jar and really let it be down inside there. Because if you try to really hold it up in the air and do it, you get it all over the sides and it just doesn't look good. Okay, I'm just gonna let it run just like that. Okay, I've extracted about every drop I could possibly get out of the thing. I've used a toothpick to go in there. I've scraped it, and I think I got as much as I could out of there. It's really, it doesn't fill it up very much, but that's what you get when you really do drinks in reality is, you know, if you get a lot of ice in there, it fills up the container, and you don't get as much actual drink. So just keep that in mind if you're getting lots of ice in your drink. That's why most people, a lot of people, I don't want to say most people, that's why a lot of people ask for light ice or no ice, because you get a lot of ice, you don't get much drink. Okay, I used to ask for no ice years ago. Nowadays I get ice, but a long time ago, I used to ask for no ice because I didn't want any ice taking up room in my drink. Okay, so I'm going to pour this ice in here, and then we're just going to push it down in there, and this will really fill up that glass. Oops, dropped some. Just put it all in there. Dropped 4. We're going to get our toothpick again. Toothpicks are like the best thing to do for these things. And we're going to mix. See if we can get some of that ice down inside there. Just like all this stuff, just take your time, work your way down, get back in there. Make sure you don't have any air bubbles on the side. Sometimes you'll get those. Not very often, but sometimes. Okay. And then this is going to stick right in the middle, all the way down as far as you can, and then take your whipped cream and just kind of push that in there. Yeah. It's not actually on, but you can't really tell where it's at. There we go. All right, so I'm going to get this in and the other one out. Here's my bagels. Looks pretty good. I like how they turned out. Let me turn that on. The bagels look pretty good. They don't stick to your paper, so that's good. So you just slide right off. And we got our little tray. We can set these on there. Yep. So now we just got to wait for our drink to come out. Hey, so while that's in there, and I've got things cleaned up a little bit, let me open the next one. Kind of just cleaned up my mess here. And I'm wondering if this is going to be, hopefully it's not a duplicate, but you never know. You know. Okay, I don't see anything extra in here, just the tweezers and the little dome cap thing. Okay. Make sure you fill in there really good, because sometimes they're hidden. You can't really tell they're there. We're going to make some kind of frozen something on a stick. Hopefully it's not those daggone bears again. Those were awful. Nope. You know what? I hope it's not the bears. Please don't be the bears. Oh, it's the bears. The bears were bad. The bears was like probably the worst thing that I've done in any of these. They turned out really bad. Yeah, they just didn't look good. Okay, this is what they're supposed to look like. Let me just show you. Yeah, that's what they're supposed to look like. And they make it seem so easy. Oh yeah, just dip that in there and get some chocolate and put some nuts on there and just do it. What happens is, in reality, all the resin runs off the top down to the bottom. It gets all gloopy down here, and yeah, it doesn't really work out the way it shows. So I'm just letting you know, you can't just dip it in there and let it go. I will probably, I don't know. I may work with I've got a handheld UV light. I may work with that a little bit and get layers on layers on layers, because what I found too was they don't get that dark on mine. They were really thin up here, really, really thick down here. And yeah, I never got them to work like that. So anyway, we'll try it. I mean, what the heck, right? So I'm going to open the tape on this. You know I'm going to put it together. I mean, I paid the money for it. I'm definitely going to make them. I already got one set of these little bags, so I'm just going to cut the bottom. We can get them out, and they are pretty cool looking. I like what they look like. They actually have the little face and everything. So I mean, I do like the looks of them. It's just I don't know. They just didn't turn out the way I wanted them. Honestly, it was just me being a little disappointed in the outcome. Yeah, so they give you another one. So you get two. Okay, well, let's see what we can do. And this is just like a nut. It literally looks like peanuts. So I'm going to do that in a second. Let's pull out the drink. The drink is done. Here's what it looks like. Pretty cool. It's the only, like I said, that's the only duplicate I think I've had in here so far. On these now. So I've got two duplicates in the whole set, but these are my last ones of these. So let's see. I'm gonna put the nut topping to the side. I'm trying to think how I want to do this. I may actually lay the bears down and work. Just don't know. I'm just thinking. Yeah, this stuff is really, really thin. And it looks like it would be thick enough to do something with on the bears, but it's not. I could just start letting it run down. You can see it's already starting to run. This is how runny it is. Very, very liquidy. And I don't think it gets any better as it goes layer by layer. Yeah, look, this one's already starting to run down to the very bottom, and it does. Yeah, disaster is already starting. Get back up there. Yeah, yep. Yeah, I don't know how they want you to make these neat. I mean, there's just no way. There's no way that this bear is ever going to look like what they have it. Well, I'm sure they may have painted it on. Who knows? Who knows what they've done? I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to spread this out a little bit. They could have done it with paintbrushes at the factory. You just never know. I should have done this one at a time. Anyway, I've got this UV light. I'm going to make sure you don't shine it on that, but I'm going to do each one. I'm just going to build these up in layers, and I'll be back. Okay, pretty much done the first one. You can see I've really just worked my way around, putting a layer all the way around. What I'll do next, I'll do that one. You can see, look how much of that is run down there. So what I'll do now is I'll put a little bit on the bottom half of pieces of it and get the nut mix and take it and just like sprinkle it on just the bottom half. And but I'll work my way around and do it. I won't do the whole thing at once, is what my mistake was before. So I'm going to do this one next though. Okay, so these are the two. They've come out pretty decent. I'm going to just take this nut topping and I'm going to dump it out on this piece of parchment paper. Yep. And get it all out of there. I'm going to flatten it out a little bit. And here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to work my way around. I've got my UV flashlight. I've been working extensively with this little flashlight here. And I'm going to show you what I've been doing. So I take my, get that out of the way. I'm going to take my toothpick, just the bottom half, and I'm just going to do a little bit at a time. And I'm just going to put a thin coating, just enough to hold that nut topping on the back. Just a thin coating. And then I'm going to take this, I can touch the top. And I'm going to brush those off. I don't want them all over the top part. And then I'm going to get my light and shine it on there and let it firm up a little bit. It's not going to be a 100% like set, but it will be enough set to where once I set it in my actual UV, the big light, it won't run. That's what I'm hoping for, at least. Okay, that's all it takes, just a little bit. Again, get most of that off. I want a very thin coating, just on this part right here. And set these. And I'm just going to work my way around on both of these, just do the same thing, and I'll be back when I'm finished. Okay, so here's what they look like before I put them under my UV light, so the big one. So I'm going to get these in there and firm it all up. I think they look much better than my last batch, that's for sure. Okay, so those turned out so much better than the last ones I had. I don't even know if that's really the front. Yeah, it is. Yeah, much better looking than the other ones. So the bears are pretty cool. Once you just take your time, that's the biggest thing, is take your time, really go slow and coat them slowly in layers, and they work a lot better. And yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. The bagels and locks, pretty cool. I love those. And the matcha tea, I like those. So the bears, definitely better the second time. The matcha latte, yeah, I mean, it is what it is. And then this, the bagels and locks I've never done before, so that's a new one. Some of these little, I'll probably take these over the garbage can and just brush them to knock the loose, the nut coating off, just to make sure I don't have any loose ones falling all over the place. But anyway, pretty cool sets. Hope you enjoyed this video. Subscribe if you like these. I'll do more. And just let me know that you like them. Give me a thumbs up. I'll keep doing them. And if you really like them, you can leave me a comment and I will try to get back with you. Hope you enjoyed. Bye.